Hello everybody, Bill Batson here, Batson Enterprises, home of the Team Rain Shadow Forecast Alps on our 9th Blank Talk. Woohoo! Today's a special day. Every day is a special day, but today's a little extra special day. I have my sister here, and obviously my beautiful daughter,
Hello.
Eden Batson, and my sister Tammy Batson. So we're here to talk about Blank Talk today. We just came back from a 3-day fishing trip.
We did.
Yeah, my sister comes up every year, a couple times a year. We fish together and hang out together. And we just got back from a 3-day steelhead trip, and we're gonna have a video.
It was
coming
awesome.
Up. Yeah.
It was awesome.
It was awesome. She got an awesome 18-pound native hand, you know, on her first steelhead trip, first steelhead.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, very amazing.
Yeah.
Really thrilling, great trip.
Yes.
Fish of a lifetime.
Yes, most definitely.
Yeah.
Fish
Fish
of
of
a
a
life.
lifetime.
People fish their whole lives for a fish like that. You know, you're blessed that we have obviously awesome guys like Phil Gray and, you know, obviously Carrie and all the people that work here that fish and all the knowledge that we have here to go out there and go do something like that.
I got to give a shout out to Stephanie too, Phil's wife.
Oh, yeah.
She set me up with the waders and the boots.
There you
Without
go.
that trip
Yeah.
would have never happened for me.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Because we have Tammy on today, we are going to be doing a special because there is more ladies in the room right now than there is men. We're going to do a special watch to win giveaway for our lady anglers. So if you know any lady anglers in your life, if you're a part of groups with other lady anglers, share this out. We're going to be giving away for other clothing for
Yes.
women.
Yeah. We got
So
one
we
for
have a bunch of women clothing that we're going to be giving away today. So make sure you share this with all your friends so they have an opportunity to win.
you. Yep. You want to throw something? Let's see one of those women's shirts.
Oh, I like this one.
Yeah, this one is pretty cool. It has the hooks, right?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yep.
It's got the hooks.
As a heart, right? And then you got the Team Rain Shadow in back. They come in a lot of different sizes for the women's.
Yeah. So to enter that giveaway, if you're a woman, just put your size in the comments, and we will pick you out of the bunch, grab that size, and let you know that you won.
Excellent.
So that's pretty cool.
Yes.
I'm really excited about that video. They've actually brought the drone onto the river and had it following them. They got all the footage of them fishing on the river. So we're going to be posting that on Facebook and on Instagram today. If you keep an eye out, you can see her catch her amazing fish.
Yep, and little river action. It was beautiful Pacific Northwest running down the Solduck River with Phil Gray, Phil's Great Guide Service, Team Rain Shadow boat, obviously, and we had Jeff and a couple other guys on another boat behind us doing some filming, so it was an amazing trip.
Oh yeah.
It was an amazing trip.
Yeah.
So, obviously, this is my sister. Some of you know my sister. She comes to shows. She's been helping me at shows for 10 years, probably, if not longer. She'll come and help me at the shows. Tammy Batson, obviously, an amazing lady. One of my favorite sisters. Nothing against Sarah, but Sarah already knows.
You said one of your favorites.
And
one
one
of
of my
your
favorites.
favorites.
Yeah, I only have
He's
two
got
sisters.
two sisters.
Yeah. So, anyways, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, Tammy Batson, like Bill said, I'm the first sibling, the oldest sibling. Bill.
Older sister.
Yeah, I always set him up for that. He says it every time.
My older sister.
Oh, there we go.
Go ahead.
I'm the oldest sibling. I live in San Diego, California, so a great fishery. I've been down there for 31 years. I work at the San Diego Zoo, an amazing place to work. If you're ever in San Diego fishing, definitely stop by the zoo. It's a not to miss day or days. It's beautiful down there. I've been there 31 years at the zoo. I love it. It's my dream job. It's just,
She has the coolest job ever.
Yeah.
I kind of
ever.
do.
It is. It is cool.
It's cool.
We get the backstage passes. You know, we get to go in and feed the animals and do all that crazy stuff because she's like runs the zoo. So
You ever feed a rhinoceros out of your hand?
yeah, it's pretty crazy.
She's been on TV. She's the coolest. And every time she comes up, you come up like twice a year, yeah?
Yeah.
It's my favorite time of year. Super fun. Especially his favorite time of year. I still try to convince them to let me go fishing with them, but it's brother-sister time.
Yeah, we do spend a lot of time together.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, perfect. Tell me a story. We spend a lot of time together. We fish together. Tell me one of your favorite fishing stories.
Well, I love fishing with you, first
Yes.
of all, because there's always that sibling rivalry.
Yes.
My fish is bigger. I just have to stand on my toes and hold it up higher to make it bigger.
I just pull mine out a little
Yeah.
bit farther because my arm's a little bit longer. Right? Yeah.
I have amazing fishing stories with you.
Yes.
Probably a fun story for me was we were fishing Los Coronados.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
And, yep. Took a boat down. We were yellowtail fishing.
Yep.
That's good.
And casting out, we both hook up.
Yep.
And it's a beast. I have this beast. And
Me
it's
too.
I'm taking me up the boat, and I'm on the front of the boat, and I'm like, oh, this is an amazing fish.
And I had
like,
one too.
I'm hooked up too. I'm hooked up too.
Doubled up.
Totally doubled up.
Totally
Screaming,
doubled up.
woo!
Yeah.
All of a sudden, like a pack of wolves, the sea lions start
Yeah.
coming towards us.
The Coronados are famous for that.
Oh. And I'm reeling like I'm gonna get this amazing fish,
Yep.
and all of a sudden people go, "Oh, it's a barracuda." I'm like, "I don't care, it's a beast."
Yeah, it was a big
Like,
barracuda.
no, you gotta let it go. You gotta
Yep.
free spool it. Then let the sea lions have your fish. I was like, "No, fish." Like, no, free spool. Let them have it. I was like, "Oh."
Yep, yep.
Free spool my fish. They dive on it.
Yeah.
They eat it.
Yeah.
You land your
I land.
yellowtail.
Big yellowtail.
I reel in a massive barracuda head. Like
Yeah.
they just took everything but the head. I am wah wah. I'm like pushing out of the way. Let me take a picture of that fish. So that was fun.
That was a fun story.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
being doubled up because I
Killed
saw
my
mine
fish.
was a yellowtail and I heard yours was a barracuda. I'm like, hey,
Ah.
let him eat yours. Mine's better eating than yours. So I ended up getting my fish, and it was a big 30-pound home guard yellowtail.
Yeah.
And
it was
she did
pretty
sacrifice her fish for me that time. Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Sibling love.
Yeah. Is that what that is?
I would have done the same thing for you.
Well, you would have taken longer. You would have taken longer to throw it for you and let it go.
Nice.
Okay, I'm
Nice.
gonna cut you guys off
All
right.
right.
there. We're gonna get into
All
our
right.
show today.
Perfect.
We're doing California Inshore.
Yes.
In honor of Tammy being here. We're
Yep.
gonna talk about fishing with Tammy in the bay.
Yep.
Show some good blinks for over there and
Yes.
pull on them and talk about it a little bit so we can help you guys out.
Yep. So we're going to get right into the blanks. Tammy does a lot of fishing in San Diego Bay. Where do you like to fish, Tam?
I like to fish Mission Bay,
Okay.
San Diego Bay. I'm a kayak fisherman primarily. I'll
Yeah.
fish shore. I'll fish anywhere, lakes.
Sure.
But I love throwing my kayak on my car, throwing my gear in my
Yep.
car, and heading down there and floating the bay.
Yeah.
Get out there, catch bass, a variety of bass, spotted bay bass, striped bass.
Sure.
Halibut. Of course, our halibut are a little smaller than yours up here.
Sure, yeah.
Still halibut, still eat good.
Yeah.
There you go.
There's corvina. There's all kinds of fish in there. So it's a fun little fishery in there.
Right. Yeah, so that fishery, you know, it's famous. A lot of kayakers, a lot of people do it. But not just in California, but because she lives in California, we'll talk a little bit about that. But this can go anywhere. A lot of kayak fishermen all over the world. I mean, a lot of inshore fishing from redfish to trout to flounder, corvina to sand bass. There's so many different species. San Diego Bay is a beautiful place to fish.
It is.
Obviously. So you fish out of your kayak a lot. We're going to talk about a good kayak ride. So
Yeah.
a good kayak ride for us is the RCKJB. It's an 8-footer. It's a 112. It's the lightest one we have in the 8-footers. I can show you a build. It's that first one right there.
Beautiful.
Nope, the other one. Outside. Backside.
Outside?
Yep.
Backside. Ooh.
Yeah. This is built as a spinning rod. I know a lot of these people throw a big spinning reel, throw a bigger spinning reel, like a size 5,000 or a 6,500 spinning reel on here. This one has a slick butt, comes in and out of the rod holder real easy. It has that larger foregrip, and this is our wind saltwater grips.
I like those.
And the Alps Guides, built as a spinning rod. And this one is rated 15 to 30, 2 to 6 ounce. I mean, you could fish 50-pound braid on this. This rod is very forgiving, and this is an 8-foot. So what's nice about the 8-foot, you can get it around the front of your kayak.
And
Yeah,
hit Tammy in the
exactly.
face with it.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
get out in front of your kayak with
Chasing
it.
yellowtail.
Chasing yellowtail.
Yep.
Yeah, great halibut, yellowtail.
Or towed by yellowtail, I should say.
Yeah, or towed around by a yellowtail. So that is a good one. So I want to show the action of that
Yeah,
one.
perfect.
So we're going to put our safety glasses on here.
Don't forget your safety goggles. It's very important in this warehouse because he will break anything.
Yeah,
Yep.
ramrod.
Oh, we got a question.
It's actually a zoo question.
Yeah.
What do the rhinos eat?
A lot. No, rhinos are plant eaters. So they're herbivores. So we feed them a lot of hay. We will give them some produce, some vegetables. She said earlier she came to the zoo. We do have some special tours at the zoo that you can come and pay a little bit extra and get to feed a rhino.
Yeah.
They'll usually feed them.
Got the lip.
We call it browse. It's actually just cut plants. You can give them cut plants. So those are all natural things that they would eat. We
It was
can
on a
also
little
feed
branch.
rhinos at the zoo.
Yeah, it was
long
on a little
branch.
branch and they grab it. What is the top lip called that goes like this? What is
They have a little finger projection into their lip, and they'll
Yeah,
have
it
grab
goes like
food.
this, and they'll like grab it with their top lip,
Yeah.
kind of like you would see an elephant do.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. Anyway, we're talking about fish.
That's all right. Zoo questions
That's
are
all right. I'm
fine.
fine.
Zoo questions are fine. If you have another one, don't be afraid to ask. She'll be more than happy to answer any questions you have about zoo animals.
Yes, because we apparently do that now as well.
Yeah.
Also, if I'm seeing some questions about the shirt.
like
This is
this.
our new Northwest
Yeah,
shirt.
this
You
is
can get it
nice.
on build2fish.com. It's super nice. We have everyone wearing it right now. I think there's like 5
Soft.
people
Yeah.
in our facility wearing it right now because it's super comfortable, soft, and has a UV protection of 50.
Nice.
So it's pretty great.
Yeah,
I
these
don't
are
know how to
nice.
sing that.
Yeah, those are nice.
Okay. Tammy, do you want to pull it or are you pulling it?
I'm gonna pull on it.
Oh,
Get out of the way.
sibling rivalry, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna
I'll
hook
hook
this
you
up.
up.
You can see the actions. This is they're more of a moderate actions, small diameters.
1 second, I'm loading up. There
Okay.
we go.
This rod's got plenty of power. As you can see, it's more of a moderate action.
Yeah.
Very forgiving. You can make a mistake in the kayak. You can, slam it up. Well, I can't say slam it up. You can bang it up against your kayak and not have to worry about it. A lot of different things. In this series, this is the one we ran over with the forklift last week.
Woohoo!
It wasn't this particular blank, but it was very similar. But you can see it's more of a moderate action and great for fighting bigger fish if you have to. And if you want to pull on it,
Woohoo!
you can really pull on this rod. This rod's got lots of power. You can see the moderate actions throughout the blank. Right?
What is this one made out of?
Oh, can you set it so it stops when I pull it?
Oh,
Hit mode until it goes to peak. Hit mode once.
mode once until it goes to peak. Okay,
we'll
let's
try
try
that
that again.
We'll give this thing a pull because you can really pull on this thing. Because those yellowtails, sometimes you got to keep them out of the kelp beds, right, Tam?
Yeah.
And you really got to pull on those white sea bass, because you guys get white sea bass in there too. So you'll be fishing with this rod, and we can really pull on this rod.
Woo! Oh, he's leaning into it.
I'm getting into
He's
it, right?
leaning back. Flip
So-
the kayak over
That's a
like
good
that.
fish.
That is a good
That's
fish
a good
right there.
fish.
That's a 30-pound fish.
Yeah,
That's good.
30
fish.
pounds of pressure.
Yeah.
What are the line and lure ratings?
This one is rated, I want to say 15 to 30. Oh,
That's what-
let's
yeah.
double check. I will double check that.
Yeah. We got it in our catalog over here. The wonderful Batson
15
catalog.
to 30 pound test.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be afraid to fish 65-pound line cutter with this blank. You're really not going to do any damage to this rod. It's rated 2 to 5 ounces. It's great for kayak fishing, halibut.
Yeah.
You can fish anything with this rod, basically.
Yeah.
It has thick walls, small diameters. Question, Jeff?
Particular length that you prefer for kayak fishing?
Oh man, I have so many different links.
Yeah, what's a good length? You fish out of your kayak a lot?
Yeah, I fish out of my kayak a lot.
Yeah. And you have a big kayak, or is it a shorter
11
kayak?
foot kayak.
11
Oh,
foot
that's a
kayak. Yeah. And what do you find the best length to get around the front?
I don't know what the
Okay.
best for me is. I haven't really paid much attention.
Whatever I build
I
you?
just grab whatever you build.
I
me.
build her a lot of
Yeah.
710s, 7.6, 710s.
Yeah.
7.6. We'll talk about some of those 7.6 and the 710 blanks. This is 8. You can always cut back if you got this rod. You can always take a couple inches off if you wanted to kayak fishing with this rod. Like I said, I take this rod anywhere.
Yeah.
From Florida to Texas to California, anything. Kayak rod. This is a really good rod.
I feel like
For
mine
that.
are in the sevens. Like
Yeah.
Mid to high sevens.
Yeah, mid to high 7. So I'm going to say 7.6 is
Yeah.
probably a lot of those rods I built for you. So
I like it.
yeah, so this is the first one. So this is a very good blank. We have a build sheet for this one. It's a pretty basic build. It has a slick butt. It has a nice little gimbal. It has the Alps reel seat, a size 18. It has an EVA foregrip, black Alps guides, and all of our prints are on.
Oh, you're queuing for me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because he doesn't know. I'm just
Yes,
kidding.
I do.
They're on guidespacing.com. We also have a Facebook group. That website will kick you over to that Facebook group. That is not a bad glitch. It's going to be Guide Spacing, the Facebook group. It's going to be pinned at the top of that group. And we have a bunch of PDF files linking to our brand new Guide Spacing sheets.
Yep, for over 500 blanks we have that we stock. We have a sheet for every one of them. Let me pull up the second sheet. It gives you the material list with numbers next to it. And these are just suggestions.
Yeah.
You can upgrade, you can, different price points, different colors, anything, but this gives you a good start.
Yeah.
Is what it is. It's a
And
really good start.
They're 100% free. We made those for you guys to use because we care about you and we want you to know exactly what you're doing and have steps.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if they have any trouble, they can always just email us direct.
That is a good point, Jeff. Some people just email us directly. You know, if they have any trouble finding what they want, you can email us at batsonenterprises.com and tell us which model you're looking for, and we can hook you up.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
We want to share. We're here to share. That's all we want. When people feel comfortable partnering with the Batson family, because we're all a big family. We're all in this rod building community, and this is a lifestyle. This is who we are.
Yeah.
So we do this for you, and we're here talking about you. Remember, we are in a live warehouse. People working. So if you hear tape guns and things like that, that's what that noise is. I like to be out here instead of in the studio myself.
Yeah. We have a really nice filming studio, but you know, we prefer being out here with our people.
Yeah, that's right.
And product.
And product. That too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff around us.
We can run in real quick and grab something if somebody wanted to see something.
It looks like we are winding up for a cast-in. Get your
Uh-oh.
water out of the way.
Oh,
I don't
she's
trust
serious.
this.
She's serious casting in. Okay,
Okay.
get out of the way. All right,
I'm
Holly.
ready.
Holly's been practicing.
hold on.
Holly's been practicing her casting. Oh, there it is. Oh!
Caught the line.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
Weren't you glad your face wasn't right there?
That was good. That's a good cast.
All right,
Go on the
reel
other
it
side
in,
of the
Holly.
river.
Reel it in.
Reeling it in, reeling it in, reeling it
She's
in.
heading to the other side of the river.
Yeah, she's heading to the other side of the river.
Yeah, she is.
So we're giving away.
We're giving away
Oh, yeah.
our Team Rain Shadow. So this is kind of a similar material as to this. Very
Sport Tech.
soft. It's a Sport Tech.
It's got a V-neck like for a woman.
It's got a V-neck, which I really like.
Yeah.
Looks nice
Yeah.
for the collarbones.
Uh-huh.
I like the V-necks. Those
Yep.
are nice.
Then it has the logos on the back.
It's got our logos on the back. I got a hand raised from Jeff. I don't know if he's giving me the winner.
Got a winner.
Go.
Carrie Hughes.
Carrie Hughes.
Carrie Hughes.
Beautiful.
Yep.
You got this shirt. Make sure to send us a message at Batson Enterprises, the Facebook page that you are on right now. If you click our name and you click message, you give us what size you wear, your address, and all that jazz, and I'll ship this out to you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Nice. We've got a lot of viewers today, which is great. We're going to keep this thing rolling.
Woohoo!
All right. Thank you,
Okay.
everybody.
Lady English.
Yep.
Oh yeah, make sure to share it
Yeah.
out to all your lady angler friends. We are doing giveaways for all of our lady anglers to show you how much we appreciate you, because we know how you feel.
Yep.
There we go.
We're doing a special ladies edition today
Woohoo!
in memory
Fist bump.
of my sister, or
In memory?
in honor of my sister.
His much older sister.
My much older sister. I've been fishing for 3 days. I'm a little sore. I'm a little punch drunk, but we're all right. We're still here.
Yeah.
So let's get on to the second blank. So
I'm ready.
the second blank is our Cadillac, right? This is our Made in USA. This is our live bait Judge. This one is the 8-foot extra light. Great for live bait,
Yeah, I love
halibut, anything. This thing is just. This is the Cadillac. I think we have one over here that Carrie built.
So this one is extra, extra special.
Okay.
This is the right one that I'm grabbing, right? Next one?
There you
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay. So
I'll take that one.
I did.
go. Actually,
It's one more
is
over?
that the SW? Or
No, that's one more over. Let's
Oh
see
my
the wrap.
goodness! I almost put my hand in that.
Careful,
dirty
we should
hose.
probably have taken the jigs off.
Yeah, that's exactly what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
That's okay.
Okay, where am I?
One more over. Is that
I
the
know I'm
judge?
gonna knock this thing over.
I
All
like
right.
the judge.
Give me that before you hurt yourself, young lady.
Thank you.
All right, so this is the judge. This is great, beautiful. I'll show you the actions in a minute. This particular build, Carrie Batson built this. He's, a phenomenal builder. I learned a lot from Carrie, building rods along with my father. But Carrie was a big influence on my rod building career. This particular one, Carrie's done a great job on this build. This has the Alps AF2 butt. It has a little bit of weight to it. It has an Alps trim ring. It has the wind grip. It looks like he went like a 12-inch wind grip. He's got the Alps trigger aluminum, double locking. Beautiful. Most beautiful seats in the industry, in my opinion. Along with the trim ring, another grip. He actually took a rear grip, a split grip off of a bass style rod, spun it around and made it as his foregrip.
Wow.
He's got the beautiful AWC winding checks. He's got the Alps titaniums as a spiral wrap. Beautiful build. And I'll show you that build. I have it also here on a build sheet.
Yeah.
But this is a Made in USA blank.
Yeah.
So it's beautiful.
That's a
It's
beauty.
gorgeous. This is like the Ferrari of Lincoln bottom fish blanks. It's gorgeous. Love it. We have the green thread on there. It's the Alps luminescent green thread, and it's beautiful. Carrie says it's the best green thread ever.
It's the Alps green?
It's the Alps green, luminescent green. Before we move on to pulling on that blanket,
Yes.
we wanted to let you guys in on one of our pro staff that we have here. We have Sarge in the house.
Sarge, come on, step on in, Sarge.
He is our best unpaid employee.
He's our best unpaid employee.
How's it going, guys?
Yeah, he's amazing. He's around here a lot. He
Yep.
fishes with us a lot. My dad and I are going to be gone for my 21st birthday on April 9th, which is usually a Friday that we have
Yep.
our show. But since we are gone, we got Sarge here to come on with Mike Thorson, who you have met previously, and
Yes.
they're going to be running the show for us while we're gone.
It's an honor and a privilege to be able to do that for you guys.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
He's going to talk about
Getting some of
bass
that knowledge from the big Mike. He knows it all, man.
Yeah, Mike's a big.
Yes.
He's,
Right
yeah.
on.
So this is Sarge. You'll see him in a couple weeks.
2 weeks.
Avid bass fisherman, Team Rain Shadow, obviously. Great guy. He's actually gone to ICAST with us before. Helped at ICAST. He'll be going back with us again this year to help out in July. So everybody, this is Sarge. Be looking for him in a couple weeks.
See you in a couple of weeks, folks. Looking
Thank
forward
you,
to
Sarge.
it.
Thanks,
Take care.
Sarge.
Be safe.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. I saw him walk in the warehouse. I had to call him out.
Of course,
Bring him in here.
you gotta
Embarrass
call him out. Right.
Embarrass him just a little.
I don't think Sarge gets embarrassed. I don't think he gets embarrassed. He'll be great with Mike.
Yeah.
A wealth of knowledge in regards to his bassing and a lot of different things. Sarge is an all-around great guy. So be looking for him with Mike in a couple weeks.
We'll be posting about that. We'll let you know when it's coming up. Let's see that judge.
Yeah,
'Cause
so I'm going to bend that judge now. So this is our Made in USA. This is our flagship series. This is the live bait of all live baits we have in the judge series. We have them in 7 foot, 8 foot, 8 foot 10 in the judge live bait series. We also, in the judge series Made in USA, we have them in crankbaits, 7 foot and 710. Woo! Very popular blanks. Made in USA. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull on the judge.
Yeah, I'm ready.
8 foot XL.
These are high performance, high end rods. If you want the Ferrari, this is what you're looking for.
Yep.
Made in USA,
Yep.
amazing blank.
Yep.
I like
These
this one.
blanks, this is rated 10 to 25, 3/8 to 1.5 ounce. I mean, if you know anything about the Batson product line, a lot of times we underrate everything. Overrate everything, so less chance of warranties. So just throwing that out there. You can add more weight. You can add more line lure weights to these rods. You can find the sweet spot yourself if you're a fisherman.
Yeah.
So this is the judge.
Beautiful.
We're going to go ahead and pull on this.
I'm ready. Let's go.
I love this thing.
This thing is great.
Go ahead and reset that for me.
Okay, let's see how much you can pull on this guy.
All right.
Oh, no.
As you'll see,
I forgot my googles. You got your googles?
you're on your head.
Oh, mine are on my head.
All right. As you'll be able to see, this is a fast rod. Right? Back up a little bit, Ida.
Okay, I'm
Let 'em
out.
see this.
Yeah.
Maybe move your cup.
I'm moving my cup.
There we go. So you can see this is a fast action rod, right? Boom. It's great for casting. I know you guys are using it for everything nowadays. But anything, you can pull on it, and as you pull on it, you'll see the power pull back. You'll see it pull back, and then it'll shut off. But this rod's got plenty of power. This is an extra light.
You got a fish on. Come
I
on,
got a
let's
fish
go.
on.
Fish on.
I'm
Fish
doing a
on.
little bit with it, but it's got plenty of power. And you can see we got
15?
15 out of it for a live bait, saltwater rod, perfect for halibut, yellowtail. I mean, this rod can do anything. But this is our Cadillac. This is our, as Eden says, our Ferrari, right? Titanium. Do it upright if you're gonna do it. This is the blank. So
Yeah.
I take that out into the kelp beds.
you take it into
Yeah,
kelp beds.
Take it out to the kelp beds, catch fat calico.
Yes.
Drop down some halibut. It's great. I love this rod.
Yeah.
Multi-use.
Yeah.
Nice. It's not
Perfect.
real light in the hand, but it's
No.
got
Yeah.
plenty of power.
Yeah.
We have a build sheet for it.
We do. So this is the specialty build sheet that Carrie made for that rod that we took a look at earlier with the wind grips and all that other fancy stuff. So this is going to be our older style build sheet.
Yep.
And this is this is the build sheet that you're going to follow if you want that Ferrari high-end, high performance rod.
Right. And he's got everything from, the AF2 butt down to this is actually an Alps CAH reel seat trim ring that he puts in here to fill that gap. You come forward, you can see the trigger reel seat, the Alps trigger reel seat, beautiful. And it has a trim ring that goes in the front, right there. And then you have this in front, and then you got your trim ring front. And he's got the Alps titaniums. And this is a Carey special. Carey has done most of our prints. He did them all in the beginning. Towards the end, we had to genericize. Is that a word?
We can make it a word.
We had to make a little more generic prints because there's so many options. We have so many options out there that, like Carey, he's gonna fit in every piece and do all the stuff, but to make the prints for everything is pretty tough.
So this Carey special print, if you are going to be looking for this one, we do not have that batch with our other prints because that is a Carey special.
Yes.
But we do have it available if you go on our Rain Shadow Rod Blanks Facebook page. It's separate from the one that we are on right now. If you look at the photo of that built rod that we posted yesterday, and you slide to the very last 2 slides, you can find the build sheets for those, and you can just save them and download them and then print them off, and you can use them yourself. So we have those for you guys as well.
Excellent. Perfect.
Really pretty color.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that titanium
really
chrome is a
pretty
beautiful color, and
Yeah.
it does match the titanium, but that's an anodization. Obviously, titanium is the color of the material.
Right. That's pretty.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah, I like that TC color. Holly, want to share that?
Yeah, let's
TC color.
get close up.
Good color.
There we go.
Look at that Alps.
Yeah.
It's just sharp looking. Looks
It is.
clean.
Yeah.
TC is a
love
great
that.
color.
Yeah.
Especially on that blank.
Yeah, especially on that blank. So that is our Judge JD
Nice one.
LB 80XL.
Live bait.
Can't go wrong.
Okay.
I know we sold a bunch of the 810Ms to the Marlin Casting Club lately. The second year they had the tournament, the Marlin Casting Tournament, and they love that Judge. They take that 810M, or is it the ML, I'm not sure, for the Marlin Casting rods.
Ooh.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
It's a
got
big
a lot
deal.
of applications.
They got lots
good.
of applications. So we're going to move on. Question,
Oh.
Jeff?
Real quick on the Judge,
Yes.
Stephen wanted to know if it would be good for maybe bass fishing, maybe frogs, something like that.
You probably do it. I mean, maybe I don't think 8 foot. You want 8 foot. Maybe 7 foot. You can get into the mediums and the medium lights. You could probably use that Judge, that live bait, for throwing just about anything. It might be a little overkill, but it is good. You can also take the crankbait series and do a lot of different things with those also in the higher powers, because we have them in the extra heavies and things like that. So the crankbait is not just made for a crankbait, and just because it says it's a crankbait blank, you can use it for just about anything.
We got a lot of crossover applications with all of our blanks.
There is a lot of crossover applications. I actually take that crankbait blank and make it into a casting rod and twitch. It's my twitching rod for salmon in the rivers.
That's
with the
pretty
marabou
nice.
jig. So, I mean, there's so many things.
You got a dog hair in your eyebrow. I've been staring at it for the past 20 minutes.
I've got a Siberian Husky who's awesome, by the way, but he's hairy.
That was his good luck.
That was his good luck.
Yeah.
Now we missed it. Okay, Tammy, do you think we're ready to give something else away?
I think we're ready to give something.
I think we're ready to give something else away.
ready.
Ladies,
I love giving stuff away.
Come on.
Shout out to the ladies.
shout out to
Yes.
the lady anglers in the
That's right.
building. Oh, we're not even casting in anymore.
Yeah.
We're getting a thrush.
Oh,
Tammy,
this
show
is
us what's going on
nice.
here.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh, we got the flag on the shoulder. We got the Team Rain Shadow on the other one. And then what's that back say?
First light, first bite.
First cast, first bite. Yeah, there
First
we
light,
go.
first cast, first bite.
Okay, so it looks like we got a winner.
Yeah.
Haley Walters.
Haley Walters.
Really?
Nice.
Send me your info.
Congratulations.
Yeah, go onto Bassin
nice.
Enterprises Facebook page, and we will get your address if you send us a message, and I can send that out to you. I'm very excited. I love that shirt, and I hope you will too.
Yeah.
It's real soft.
Yeah.
It's a good one. We keep all of these out in the back, so these ones are kind of limited edition runs. So you can't buy them on our Build to Fish website quite yet. We have some lady stuff coming out in the future, but we're giving them away. We have them in the back, and we just have them ready to give away to you guys because we want you to wear our stuff, and we're really excited about
If
it.
it's free, it's for me.
Yeah, exactly. And if we lose viewers, we'll just give all of it to Tammy.
You guys are funny. Shout out to the women. The world goes round with women, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be here without them.
That's right, that's darn right.
Okay.
I got a good one too. So we're gonna move on. Let's move on. Come on,
Okay,
ladies.
okay, okay. Revelation.
Feel like I'm in the middle of a cackle fest here.
You can't do that on our Lady
I'm
Angler
just
episode.
joking. I was joking, obviously. All right, we're going to go with the Revelation 7.6 medium heavy. This is a perfect rod. Tell me about it, sis. It's a 7'6". This is what you fish with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do. I like it.
Yeah.
What do you catch with this?
I catch everything with it. I take that in the bay. I catch bass. I catch everything on this rod. If I'm just looking for 2 rods to take, this is one that's always going out with me.
Yep. So this one is rated 10 to 20.
Yep.
3/8 to 1 ounce. This is in the Revelation series.
I like that.
This is good, great toad, sand bass, heavier lead heads, bait barge, nighttime run stuff. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you're going fishing the wall
Love it.
and Long Beach or something, you want to throw those nice baits up against the wall for that. This is the rod. I mean, this is actually built California style. Eric Noguchi actually built this rod for me.
He built me one just like this.
Yeah.
Pretty.
So it's got the split grip, got a nice little tiger.
Yeah.
He does his nice little white tigers.
I like
I
this.
think I got a white tiger.
No, you didn't get one in yours?
Why wouldn't the
No.
zookeeper get a white tiger?
I don't know.
You
You would
should
think.
get a white tiger.
Especially you're taking care of the white tigers, aren't you? Is that
Well, they're
one of
not
your
white,
animals?
but
They're not white.
Oh,
It's okay.
okay. And, the double locking ops reel seat, the original design. Make sure you notice the original design.
The
Okay.
OG.
Yeah. Other people have. Never mind. We're gonna keep it
over
light.
that.
Keep it light
We're still
today.
catching fish.
We're catching
We're
fish.
still-
Here.
we're
We're
still
still catching
catching
fish. Right. This one has double footers all the way out. When you get into the medium and the medium heavy actions, I like to go all double footers. Some people put the single footers up there. I'm more of a double footer guy. This rod is a beast of a rod.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you
It's
fish this rod.
all-purpose.
It's an all-purpose
It's an
rod.
all-purpose rod.
Yeah.
Right. Like you said, if you're gonna have
Yeah.
two
I'm
rods,
just
that would
taking
be
a
one.
couple
Of them.
out.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to pull on that?
Yeah.
Let's pull on it.
I think Tammy should pull on one.
Okay.
I
Well,
heard
let
it.
Tammy pull on one.
Yeah.
Okay. Tammy, we're gonna let you pull on this one, and I'll talk about it. How's that?
Yeah. You can talk about it, but don't you bully her.
I won't bully.
No
I
sibling
promise.
rivalry.
Don't be scared.
All right. So this one is rated 12 to 20, 3/8 to 1 ounce.
Okay.
All right, sis. Go ahead and reset it for.
I'll reset it. We got our Googles?
Got your googles?
Got your Googles?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Tammy's out there fishing the bay. She's got the bigger lead heads on. She's
Okay.
going for those
let's see
toad
the
sand
first little
bass.
action.
And you can see it's a moderate fast or medium fast action rods, right? And she's gonna step into it and she's gonna pull on it. Pull on
You
it.
got it. You got
That's
it.
okay. You got plenty.
scared.
No fear.
Yeah, don't be
No
scared.
fear.
That's a big sand bass, right?
Big
Right,
sand bass.
She's pulling on it.
Fish.
Yeah, that's a big fish, right? You turned it out of the kelp. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, no more kelp.
Drop it down.
Okay, let's see.
Slide it out. What'd you pull?
Got 11?
11 pounds.
11 pounds on
So,
that guy?
it's a
I didn't
nice.
want to hurt it.
No,
You didn't want to hurt it.
you weren't gonna hurt
I
it.
wasn't gonna
But
hurt it.
you did pull on it
I
though.
did.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
that's a
did.
big. I mean,
I
you got
pulled on it.
you're pulling it out of the
Yeah.
seal's mouth at that point, trying to get it away or something.
Seals.
I know them darn
Seals.
seals. Yeah. So here it is, 7.6. If you're gonna have one of the medium
I like it.
heavy rods in your arsenal while you're kayak fishing, or if you're fishing from shore or anything like that, that is a good
Yeah,
all
Good
around.
one.
Yeah. So that is the 7.6 medium, heavy.
And I think that do we have the 7.6 medium as well?
Yes. So we also have the 7.6 medium. We're not going to necessarily need to pull on that one. So if you're going to have a medium and a medium heavy, these are two that you would have. This one is still pretty fast action. This one is rated 10 to 17. This is 1 power below, for throwing maybe smaller, stuff, rocks and docks and plastics and paddle tails and things like that. You can Texas rig with it. You can do a lot of different things with it. 7.6 medium. So those are two.
I just
Awesome.
started Texas rigging.
Yeah,
It's kind of fun.
it is.
Explain
Yeah.
to me what that is.
Tammy?
It's basically a weight above, a slider weight above the hook.
Uh-huh.
I use a little weedless hook and toss that out there. Light little 3-inch Kayak
Yeah.
and pulling bass out of the
It's
bay
just
like crazy.
doing great?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's really sweet. It's been fun.
What was the lure that you liked? The Kayak, you said?
Kayak, yeah, a little like 3-inch Kayak.
Uh-huh.
Really pretty.
Yeah.
It's real soft bait though.
Right.
Don't last that long.
Yeah, a
but-
couple fish, it's gone.
Yeah, a couple fish,
Yeah.
it's gone.
Yeah.
But it swims real nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's
Attracts
fun
the
just
bass.
to toss those out there.
Yeah. Perfect. Perfect.
Pretty nice. Okay,
Yep.
I think we have one more that we're gonna
We
look
do
at.
have one more. We got a new series. Well, not a new series. The SP's been around for a while, and it's a standard popping blank. We sell a lot of the SP 841s, 842s, 843s, and 844s. We carry them in white. We carry them in pink. We carry them in cobalt blue. We carry them in clear gloss. Very popular blank. One of the most popular blanks in our whole series. Texas, California, Louisiana. So what we did a couple years ago is we added a little bit of length. So we added this to our series at 710. So I have one here that I built.
Do I have those?
Nope, this
Oh,
is
this is a little guy.
I
I
have
like
one of
it.
these.
yeah. So
I love this style of build. I think that looks so nice.
yes, that is a nice. This one is built as a spinning rod. I think I built this one to take to Florida, snooks, stuff like that, redfish and snook. I think I built this for a small snook rod. Nice and light in the hand. Feel how light that is.
I love how light these things
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
It's a standard graphite, all graphite rod. It's an RX6 material. This one is rated 8 to 14, 1/4 to 5/8, 710. Nice little spinning rod. Beautiful.
Ooh.
Yeah. With the new Alps Ivy guides in spinning. And a
That's
lot
all
more.
new design, right?
Yeah, that's a whole new design. Our new tangle free Alps guides. You
Tangle
can see
free.
it.
Can you say that really?
Tangle free.
Tangle free?
There was no such thing as tangle until they made tangle free.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh yeah, I'm not even going to get into that debate. We're not going to talk about that. There was no tangles until there was tangle free.
I got you.
All right. So, anyways, these are the new guides. Great little build. Nice light. So you can throw a lot of small stuff with it. Like I said, it's rated like I can't read.
Well, you try to put
One
those on
quarter,
his reading glasses?
1/4 to 5/8 ounce. I need to put my reading glasses on. I think
The goggles
But
don't work.
It's a beautiful little stick. We're gonna pull on it so you can see the actions.
Perfect.
That looks fun.
That is
Yeah.
a fun little
That
rod.
looks fun.
So let's pull on that one.
Beautiful. How tall did you say that one was?
710.
710.
And
Beautiful.
small diameter. I mean, this thing's not much bigger. At the back end, it's the size of a Sharpie. But I mean, it's got a nice small diameter. It's got a nice progressive
thick
taper.
walls.
It's got thicker walls. It's got nice progressive taper. It's a popping action. A little more forgiving. You can make a mistake. It doesn't pull hooks on fish with soft mouths.
I need one of these.
Yeah, I know. I'll get you one.
See, this is what this entire episode was about, was showing Tammy what she
Tammy was
needs.
looking for a new rod, right?
Yeah.
So you should see her rod collection.
Not as big as his, but it's nice.
All right, go ahead, back up a
Well,
little
I am
bit. sis.
surrounded by amazing rod builders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is amazing, isn't it?
Got a lot of good rod builders in the family.
Yes. So I
Hey,
like
don't
a
forget
little,
your googles.
I like a little
You
bit
never know what he's
longer
gonna do.
rear grip. So my rear grips are usually 12 inches. Especially when I get into longer stuff, where I want my elbow to hit right at the end. My reel seat will be there. As you can see, this is more of a moderate action. It's not real fast. You can see when I talk about fast, it only bends like that. But this one bends a little bit more, more for moderate actions. It doesn't have a lot of power, a 3 power, but you really don't need much more than that. You're doing this light rods for smaller baits, and I'll pull 5 pounds of pressure with that
Nice little
and
bend.
be happy with it. It's got a nice little bend.
Yeah.
And this is the SP 843 clear gloss. Nice little build.
Yeah, I like it.
So there's our little SoCal fishery.
I like it.
But, like I said, it crosses over to a lot of other things. I mean, it crosses over to the snook, it crosses over to the redfish, crosses over to the flounders. What is your favorite to catch in the bay?
I typically go out when I just want to go for numbers and catch bass.
Yeah?
Catch a bunch of bass. I love catching calico bass.
Uh-huh.
That's just outside of the bay. Just come around the corner there,
Sure.
hit the kelp beds and catch
Yeah.
calicos. Calicos are great. I love catching calicos. A little live bait action out there.
Yeah.
Catch- We did that.
Yep.
Went out and, I felt like we could have thrown a napkin out there and they would have been.
Yeah. They get thick out there in the
They
kelp
do.
beds.
I like calico fishing. That's a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
Yeah. You had one time where you caught a big yellowtail, pulled you over?
Yeah, pulled me out of my kayak.
Pulled you out of your kayak?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Either I fell out or it pulled me out. I'm going
I'm
with,
going with
I'm
pulled
going
out.
with it pulled me out.
Yeah.
Funny.
But
You
I
met-
still
You gotta
landed.
walk.
I still landed it. I free spooled him real quick, got back in, and just had to follow him around, wrapped me around some kelp, all kinds of stuff happened. Finally landed it. The worst part was not just was I cold, I lost my sunglasses, and I did it in front of like a big party boat. So like they all saw me pop out of the kayak into the water.
Sorry, I had to bring that up.
That's funny.
But it was a
that's
keeper
good
yellowtail.
story.
Yeah.
They eat much better that way.
Yellowtails are fun.
Yeah.
I don't catch a lot of them, but yellowtails are fun.
Right.
They'll drag me around. They'll pull me around. Big bass out there. There's
Oh.
white
Everyone
sea
out of
bass
the way.
there, all
Holly's
kinds of stuff.
casting in.
Speaking of
Oh.
casting,
Oh, wait.
Wait,
Someone
wait.
take this from me.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Holly's-
ready.
Look, Holly's
I'm ready.
loading up.
Ooh. Oh, that almost went to you.
that was good.
That was a really good one. You know, I
All
caught
right.
it.
We're doing a special ladies edition
Fish
today.
on.
Fish on. Okay, ladies edition.
A lot more ladies out there fishing nowadays. Kayak fishing, they're doing everything.
Yeah.
Tuna
We're killing
fishing.
it. We're doing great.
Yes.
So we have this one. I like this color. So this is a one-off. Holly made this one-off, and she's got the Team Rain Shadow in the blue and the green. Pretty amazing.
Yes.
Little ocean
Yeah.
teal.
Bagley Creek handles a lot of
Oh,
our
Bagley
clothing.
Creek.
Yes. That's okay.
That's okay.
You got a question, Jeff?
Got a winner.
Oh,
I like
we
winners.
got a winner.
Angela Shannon.
Yay, Angela!
Angela, send us a message on Facebook. Give us your address and all of your information, and I will send this out to you.
Excellent.
Beautiful.
Angela Shannon.
Oh, speaking of shirts, we got a comment from Chris Ward asking about the shirts that my dad and I are wearing.
He wants to know if you can buy them. So maybe we should ask.
Would you buy these? So we usually take some shirts and we just put our names and our logos on them so we can wear them around, have them be work shirts. So these ones aren't necessarily for sale. They are made for the Batson family. But if you see something that you like and you guys think that this is something that you would wear,
Yes.
let us know and we'll make them for you. We'll put them on the Build to Fish website. If you guys like this and would wear it, we'll sell them.
We're good.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, we do need new product. We want new ideas. If you
Yeah.
guys come up with an idea, I mean, I like this shirt, but I wouldn't wear this shirt.
Oh,
Yeah, but I would wear this shirt, obviously. So we just play around with
Yeah.
different things. We're not in the clothing business, obviously, but it's nice to represent.
Yeah.
It's nice to be wearing comfortable stuff when you're fishing,
Yeah.
or if I'm going to go somewhere and I want to represent, who we are. It's always nice to have a nice dress shirt and things like that.
Yeah.
But anybody with any ideas, be more than happy to take any ideas.
yeah.
Yep.
Let us know in the comments below.
Yep.
Give us your clothing ideas.
Yep.
I do like these because being out in the ocean or the bay, anywhere
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
sun, just baking off that reflection. It's nice to have the long sleeves, just
Yes.
that sun protection. It's light enough that you don't get too hot.
Sure.
Still, it can keep you warm,
Yep.
a little bit of chill.
And
so-
people know not to mess with you because you got
Yeah.
the Team Rain Shadow on.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
over my kayak. Yeah.
Well, when your last name's Batson, I
Yeah.
mean, it's
I
going to
always
be
tell
pretty
people, my
obvious.
dad put my name on all my clothes, so I wouldn't lose them.
Nice.
To this day, that's why my name is on everything.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, are we doing a Q&A?
We're going to do a Q&A. If we don't have any Q&A, I got one more thing I need to say. The Batson family and our team, we take off Good Friday. So next week, Friday, we will not have a blank talk show. The whole company shuts down for Good Friday. It's just a company holiday that we have because of our belief system. It's a cool deal that we can pick and choose. We're a family-owned and operated company, and we get to pick and choose our holidays, and that's one of them that we pick.
It's a Batson
So,
holiday.
It's a Batson holiday. We will not be having a blank talk next Friday. So,
Yeah. We'll miss you guys. We'll
Yes.
miss you, but we will have Phil and
Sergeant.
no.
Sergeant Mike on the week after that.
Yeah.
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 Beautiful. So let's answer some questions. We can answer
Yes,
some questions
Jeff, you
about
got a
fishing
question for me?
or zoo stuff.
It's a Tammy question.
Okay.
Point Loma or La Jolla, which is your favorite kayak fishery? Or something else.
So Point Loma is easy for me. It's flat. I'll launch anywhere along the beach and paddle out to Point Loma. So that's a nice, easy launch for me. Sometimes I love La Jolla. Sometimes the waves get a little crazy coming in. I hate losing gear.
Yeah, I hate when you
Much
lose
as I
gear
tie
too.
stuff down, they're both great. They're both great. I've caught a lot of fish at both places. Yellowtail in La Jolla, a lot of calicos, halibut, Point Loma. So both great fisheries. Both great fisheries. For me, Point Loma is easier to get to. It might be a little longer paddle, but it's just flat and nice, and I can fish all the way out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good answer. 10 out of
Yeah.
10. Look at you. Put
Going.
together. When I try to
Going.
answer a question, I'm stumbling over my words. I
Well,
don't know.
Tammy, she's obviously been on TV and done a lot of things with the zoo, Didn't you actually have a show, a Sunday morning?
That was a kids show, a
kid
Nickelodeon show,
Nickelodeon
years
show?
ago.
You had a
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't. You had a Nickelodeon show?
Oh yeah. Yeah, she had a
Where
Nickelodeon
can I
show.
find episodes?
It was called Zoo Venture or something like that.
Wait, I need to
wasn't
write
the
this down.
host. I was one of the co-hosts.
She was a co-host.
So
You're
yeah.
still.
Yeah.
It was
How's
close
hosting
at the
the
zoo. I definitely I feel very fortunate.
Yes.
You know, I get to live in San Diego, an amazing fishery, an amazing occupation as a zookeeper, a lead
Yeah.
zookeeper there.
Just around all the animals.
I can fish there.
Yeah.
It's one of the top fisheries
Yep.
in the country.
Yes.
And I can also come up here to Washington
Yes.
and fish amazing fisheries up here. I've done fishing up here. I would never do. I never could do
Yeah.
where I am in Southern California. And we just did that this weekend.
Yeah.
So
Amazing.
Yeah. So I feel very fortunate. I feel very fortunate. I can
Yeah.
blanket statement
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got
yeah.
a wonderful
100%.
family.
Yeah.
We have a great occupation here.
Yeah.
You're fishing, feeding families, taking care of families. It's
Yeah.
healthy.
Yep.
It's just all around a good deal for everyone. So we appreciate you guys paying
Yes.
attention, caring,
Yeah.
listening to Billy.
Yeah. Wanting to learn. Listening to him talk for an hour. Wow.
You guys are brutal.
It looks like we have another question
Two
from
on
Jeff.
one. Jeff, give me another question. Get me out of here.
Yeah.
Another spiral wrap question.
Yes.
Can you explain it again? I know we've done it before, but
Yes.
Spiral wrap.
Spiral wrap.
Do we have any on here?
Yeah, we have a spiral wrap up there. So the whole concept around the spiral wrap for me, this is my personal opinion, is it takes the torque out of the rod, right? Bigger fish, when you're fighting bigger fish, they usually have a bigger reel, and you're reeling, and when you reel, that rod wants to roll,
Yeah.
right? So it takes all the torque out of the rod. So when I build a spiral wrap, I usually start with my guide straight up and down, and then as you progressively turn it, and then the guides end up on the bottom. So basically, when you're fighting those fish, it's not going to roll right or left on you, right? So that's my take on the spiral wrap. I could get more into detail with it. We also use it for a lot of our downrigger rods, because when you put a rod in a downrigger and you load the rod up, when you load the rod up, the reel wants to spin around on you, right? Mm-hmm. So if you have it spiral wrapped, it's not going to roll. So when that rod is loaded up.
Yeah.
So
Are there specs for this, or do you just make it up as you go, like what you feel?
I feel it's just
It's
more
just
of
what
a
you
it's
feel.
more
Okay.
of an
So
eyeball
that's
thing.
kind of a hard thing to.
So
Yeah.
you explained this really well to me when we were first talking about it, and you were talking about how you look through each one
Yes.
and make sure that you can see from one
Ring to the next.
from one ring
Yeah.
to the next, just slowly,
Right.
while slowly just moving it over and around.
Exactly. So I would put my first guide up on top, and I'll put my other guide on like a 15, and then I would just roll the rod like this, where I can actually see ring to ring. Go from this ring to that ring to that ring to that ring, and then I'm underneath, right?
Yeah. And then you're just straight from there.
Right. So
on that note,
Yes.
can you start with like the conventional spacing that we post and
Yes.
then start working them over?
Yeah.
yes, I would use a conventional spacing, basically the same amount of guides. You could get away with less guides because it's more of a spinning rod. So in the spinning rod, you would see it is the old saying for a spinning rod is length -1, and the old saying for the casting rod was length +1. It has changed since then, but that's the old conventional style. It has changed a little bit since then, but that's the old rule of thumb. So, basic spiral wrap configurations. Yes.
Another Tammy question.
Yes.
Any shark encounters ever when kayak fishing?
So that's funny. So sharks are getting bigger and more prevalent in La Jolla, especially. So I haven't fished La Jolla as much lately. There are people who go out and go thresher shark fishing in La Jolla,
Right.
Really?
and they
Yeah.
catch them.
Yeah.
I don't want a shark that close to my kayak. Like, I get it if that's your thing, right on. But yeah, so I haven't had close encounters with sharks, but I've also not gone to La Jolla as frequently lately. Also because I typically get this, I'm just going to go fishing, throw my gear in my car and go. So I end up going by myself. So the last thing I really want to do is battle
A
with-
shark by yourself.
Yeah, a knucklehead shark and
Right.
be in a kayak.
Yeah.
So
Smart.
I've not had any shark encounters. I've seen them. La Jolla, in La Jolla, they have every year the leopard sharks come in. And there'll be thousands of leopard sharks. And they're pretty much harmless. Beautiful sharks, about 5 feet long. And people go there specifically to snorkel with them. So I will do that. I feel all brave, go out and snorkel with 1,000 female leopard sharks. lady anglers, female sharks.
Dude,
I'm tying this
take
all
me
in.
with you. I want to do that.
They come in basically and get ready to give birth, baby warming up their babies inside of them. So it's really an amazing thing. La Jolla does hold a lot of sharks. There's a big submarine canyon there. I know there's monsters living in there.
Monsters?
So I'm sure there's monsters
Monsters.
in there. I used to dive it, so it gets pretty deep.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have not had shark encounters in my kayak fishing, but I have gone to swim with them there. So it's a nice, well-rounded little area.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's
That's
beautiful
pretty
in La Jolla.
Perfect. Yeah.
So it's a shore launch and everything. You just
Beautiful.
take it right through the waves out to the
Nice.
fish grounds.
That's awesome. I think that we had a really good episode
We
today.
did have a
That's fun.
very good episode. Thank you,
That's fun.
sister, for joining us. I'm leaving soon. I'll be going to Texas. I have a show in Texas. I leave right after I get back from taking my daughter and my family on a 3-day mini vacation to celebrate her 21st birthday.
Woo!
My
Nice.
daughter's 21st birthday. We're leaving town for a couple of days. I'll take my wife and my son and Eden's boyfriend, and we're going to go play for a couple of days. I'll be back after that for a day. I'm jumping on a plane. I'm heading to Texas, Louisiana, and Alabama for 23 days. I'll be on the road. Come see me at the Houston Fishing Show.
What is the convention center that is in, Holly? Do you remember?
No, Houston Fishing Show.
George
Look
R.
it up.
Houston Fishing Show.
It'll be fun. I'll have a...
Brown.
Huh?
George R. Brown Convention.
I knew she would remember.
Yeah.
The George R. Brown Convention Center.
job.
What are
Nice
the dates
job.
that you're going to be there?
I will be there from the 14th to the 18th.
Beautiful. So if you want to see Bill Batson, he's going to be there with Keller Batson. I think that Adam J., the freestyle fisherman, is going to join you. Who else is going to join you?
I will have Sean O'Connell there. He is a 2-time world redfish champion, back to back.
Nice.
Adam J., the freestyle fisherman, of course, will be there. My son Keller will be there working with me. I'll have a lot of other people stopping by. We have a very large customer base in Texas,
Yeah.
so I'll be taking meetings while I am there also.
Everything's
I'll be
bigger.
shipping my coffin in Texas to Texas, and I did take some extra long stuff over there, and you can see
think
my
we're gonna
coffin.
take a look.
Holly wants me to show you the coffin.
Oh,
Team
are we
Rain
all-
Chat
Did you
coffin.
call it the coffin?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we call it a coffin.
You know, so this is our long coffin. This is the 12-foot box I will be taking to Texas, along with a big crate. I'll take a big, call it my tank crate, and I'll be going down there. I do have some orders placed here for some customers. I'll be delivering them.
Are you gonna have a booth?
I will have a booth number 224 or 225.
Somewhere
Pretty
in there.
close. Yeah,
You
and
will
I
have a booth.
will have a booth. I will have a 20-foot booth.
If you ask around, people will know where it is.
Yeah,
Or you'll hear him.
Or you'll hear me.
You'll
Okay.
hear him.
You know,
first.
usually he has one of the megaphones, and he yells, and he'll talk.
I'm not going
loud.
to do that at this show. First time I've been to Texas. I got to be a little lower key, I think, there than I am more in California. So, but we do have a lot of rain shadow friendly people in Texas. So I'm really looking forward to that event. But we're going to call it a day. We're going to have a family party tonight to celebrate all the March birthdays. I just want to say thank you to my sister for coming up, hanging out with me. Obviously, thank you to my daughter. Does a great job.
Woohoo! Oh, I
Thank
thought
you
we
to
were
all of my staff. Thank you to everybody that supports the Batson family and our vision and what we do for this industry. We wouldn't be here without all of you that support us. And thank you very much. So let's go ahead and say aloha and
Fish on. Couple reminders before we actually leave.
I hate when you do that.
I do it every time.
I know you do.
Like he said, for Good Friday, we will not be here, so there is not an episode next week. And then the week after that, my dad and I will be gone for my 21st birthday, so we have 2 guests coming on the show
Yes.
to talk about bass fishing. We'll post more about that later. We have ourselves on Facebook, which you are on right now. Make sure you like it, give it a follow, and turn on our notification bell to know every single time we post something. We also have YouTube. If you subscribe there and turn on your notification bell, we upload this as well over there.
Yes.
And then we have our Instagram, which is Team Rain Shadow. If you follow and like our stuff on there, we'll love you.
We already do.
We already love you. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in 3 weeks.
All right. Aloha. Fish on.